Welcome to the World News, your daily dose of stories around the globe. I'm Randolf Jamias here in Naypyidaw. Leading our stories for the hour, the Secretary of State Hillary Clinton said steps are being taken to ease import ban from Myanmar. The U.S. sanctions against the country have been lifted specifically in investment and financial sectors. Let's have the details.
Myanmar's President Thein Sein on Wednesday on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly.
And in recognition of the continued progress toward reform and in response to requests from both the government and the opposition, the United States is taking the next step in normalizing our commercial relationship.
Thein Sein said the U.S. move will be welcomed by the people of Myanmar.
In another occasion, the Chinese foreign minister also met with U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton on the sidelines of the General Assembly's session. Yo Jichi expressed China's strong opposition to the Japanese so-called purchase of the Diaoyu Islands. Let's find out more.
He also addressed Sino-U.S. relations, saying both countries should maintain dialogue and step up exchanges at all levels. He says the two nations should find cooperation potential, expand common interests, handle sensitive issues prudently, and effectively manage and control differences. Clinton said the U.S. attaches great importance to the cooperation between the two sides and supports China's rapid economic growth. She added the U.S. is willing to implement the consensus reached by the two and strengthen coordination on international and regional affairs.
Meanwhile, in Southeast Asia, Vietnamese families are preparing to celebrate the Mid-Autumn Festival, held on the 15th day of the 8th lunar month and falls on September 30 this year. Many activities are planned around children. Parents buy their children traditional toys, rattles, drums, star lanterns, and toy animals made of rice dough, as well as the not-so-traditional battery-powered or remote-controlled toys. One family near the city of Hanoi has not abandoned the art of making paper toys for the festival. This art has been passed down for many generations, but this craft is feared to end in this family. On the day of the festival, children carry ornate lanterns, singing as they walk along the streets in a candlelight procession at dawn. The candles represent brightness, and the procession is a symbol of success in school. This festival is also celebrated in China. And yes, talking about Mid-Autumn Festival, this festival, together with the National Day holiday in China, has set up a shopping spree in the country's capital of Beijing. Gold sales have surged up, and businesses, particularly in the home appliances markets, are gearing up for this lucrative opportunity to try and attract more sales.
After a month's rally, gold is selling at over $1,780 an ounce in the international market, and domestically, bullion has seen an even bigger demand, all thanks to the Golden Week holidays.
I'm getting married, so I'm buying some gold. It's quite pretty and not too expensive at the moment. It's about less than 50,000 yuan.
We sell 7 or 8 styles of these designs. Other businesses are also preparing to grab their piece of the mooncake, which Chinese traditionally have for dessert during the festival season. Since June, the government has started to hand out subsidies for the purchase of energy-saving home appliances, which made these products even more popular during the holidays. In addition, vendors are giving out extra discounts.
Energy-saving goods have accounted for 80% of our backlog, and we reduced our price in this section by around 30%.
UnionPay has also participated in the sales season, joining hands with home appliance vendors.
It benefits the credit card holders most. We cooperate with UnionPay. Once you spend 800 yuan, you will get 100 rebate from us.
Statistics show sales of energy-saving white goods that are entitled to subsidies have increased double-fold on a monthly basis since June. And experts say the home appliances market will see its peak before and after the National Day holidays. Lalo, CCTV.
Another festival is taking place, this time in Russia. A spectacular lights and fireworks show opened the second Moscow Halo International Festival of Lights on Friday in Kremlin Square of Moscow. Lighting designers from 25 countries get together in Moscow to take part in this festival. The splendid opening show was put up by a 1,000-member production crew. The theme of this festival is Energy of Life. The white ball stands in the center of Kremlin Square, serves as a sphere curtain wall for projecting lights representing the evolution of life from the period of the Big Bang to modern life. The Moscow government expects the 5-day show to draw more than 2 million visitors. Except for Friday's opening show, the show on their other nights will be free of charge. In sports scene, a fired-up Phil Mickelson and an informed Keegan Bradley won both their matches together as the United States stormed ahead 5-3 over holders Europe on a gripping first day of the 39th Ryder Cup on Friday. The teams split the morning foursome session 2-2, but the Americans won 3 of the 4 four-ball matches in the afternoon to seize control of the biennial competition at Medina Country Club. Tiger Woods lost both his matches for the U.S., while world number 1 Rory McIlroy split his 2 on a day when the rookies shone brightest. Bubba Watson and first-timer Webb Simpson set the tone for the U.S. in the afternoon with a dazzling display of shot-making and clutch spots, piling up 10 birdies together to pummel Scotland's Paul Lawrie and Swede Peter Hansen 5 and 4. Cup veteran Mickelson and rookie Bradley followed suit with a 2-1 victory over McIlroy and Gray McDowell before Dustin Johnson and Matt Kuchar defeated Englishman Justin Rose and Germany's Martin Kaymer 3 and 2. Now for an amusing story. Cycling 100 kilometers in an afternoon could be a challenge for most people who have passed their 20s, let alone for someone who turns 101 next month. But that's what former fireman Robert Marchand achieved on Friday to the amazement of onlookers and the scientific community. Marchand, who weighs 51 kilograms and was a boxing enthusiast in his youth, completed 300 laps at a cycling track in Lyon in central France in 4 hours, 17 minutes, and 27 seconds, a record for a man of his age, according to the officials from the French Cycling Federation. Marchand claims to have covered hundreds of thousands of kilometers on his bicycle during his lifetime, and his chief complaint was familiar to cyclists of any age. Marchand lives alone, drives his car, makes his own meals, and cleans his apartment with no help. The wiry centenarian says he never smoked, but otherwise a healthy appetite for wine and women throughout his life. Thanks for the company. World News will be right back. Please stay with us.